To create a catchy timeline animation with the steps, let's break it down step by step, ensuring the process flows smoothly in After Effects. 1. Create a new composition. Open After Effects, go to Composition, a new composition, create a line animation. 2. Draw the first line, select the pen tool and click to create a straight line in the center of the composition. Set the stroke color to red. 3. Add trim path for animation. With the line layer selected, go to Add the trim paths. In the Trim Paths options, set the end value to 0% and keyframe it. Move forward by 2 frames, and adjust the end value to 100% to animate the line drawing. Draw a second line, select the pen tool again and change the stroke color to white. Draw a second line, for example, a cross or different shape. Set the fill to none for transparency. 5. Draw a circle with Ellipse tool. Select the Ellipse tool and hold Shift while drawing a perfect circle. Ensure the circle layer is below the first line layer in the timeline panel. 6. Add trim path for circle animation. With the circle shape selected, go to Add Trim Paths, set the end value to 0%, then keyframe it. Change the trim paths to individually to animate each segment of the circle. Adjust the rotation property under Transform Ellipse to align with the animation. Add glow effect. 7. Apply glow to the circle. Search for glow in the Effects and Presets panel and apply it to the circle layer. Adjust the glow radius and glow intensity for your desired effect. Import an image into the composition and drag it into the timeline. Search for Extract in the Effects and Presets panel and apply it to the image. Use the white point to reduce the white in the right corner. Apply Invert effect. Search for Invert in the Effects and Presets panel and add it to the image. Adjust the black point for the desired look. Create mask for image. Select the image layer and use the Ellipse tool to draw a mask that matches the previous circle. Add a fill effect to the mask to make it stand out. Use the pen tool to create a custom mask shape as needed for the image. In the timeline, click Toggle Switches / Modes at the bottom. Set the image layer to Alpha Matte using the mask from the previous step. Animate Image Position. Select the image layer and press P to open the position property. Set a keyframe for the initial position, place it out of the frame to start. Move 2 frames ahead and adjust the position so that the image becomes visible. Enable motion blur. In the timeline, click the motion blur icon for all layers that you want to animate, the little circle with lines. Ensure motion blur is enabled for the composition as well. Select the text tool, Ctrl+T, and type in your desired text. Adjust the font size and alignment as needed. Animate text opacity. Click the transform drop-down for the text layer, set the opacity to 0% at the beginning, move 2 frames ahead and increase the opacity to 100%. Create a new composition for impact animation. Create a new composition with dimensions 500x 500px. Create the circle for impact. Use the ellipse tool to create a circle for the impact effect. Press S to open the scale property and set the initial scale to 0%. Set a keyframe for scale at 0%, move 2 frames ahead and adjust the scale to 100%, select the keyframes and press F9 for ease. Duplicate the circle layer and adjust its position to create a secondary impact effect. Increase the scale for the second circle to exaggerate the impact. Select both impact layers and precompose them by right-clicking and choosing Precompose. Right-click on the precomposed layer and select Time. Enable time remapping. Hold Alt and click the time remap stopwatch to open the expression editor. Enter a loop expression, enter the text "what I am used here." Drag the precomposed impact circle animation into the main composition. Adjust the size and position as needed. Adjust all layers to ensure the composition looks visually balanced. Make any final tweaks to timing, positioning, and effects. And that's how you create an eye-catching timeline animation in After Effects.